Hi everyone, Kathleen Flanagan here, and I'm continuing the conversation on transformation, changing your perspective. Anyway, so I get home on the airplane. Now, I have to tell you, I'm on the plane, and I'm the last one, second last one on the plane because somebody else, I was on standby. And I thought, oh God, I'm going to be in the back of the plane. No, I was in the front of the plane. It was so perfect. My philosophy is front of the plane, back of the car, like the rich. Anyways, I get home. It's like, it was so cool to just be able to get home, and I get to the airport and I'm waiting for my luggage, and I don't see my luggage, and I'm the first one that was on the plane, or the luggage was the first thing on the plane, and I'm like, where's my luggage? So I had to go up to the woman, and she said, are any of these bags yours? And I said, no. And I gave her my ticket stub, and there it was sitting right there. I just never saw it. Now, go figure on that. So what ended up happening is, I told everybody what happened, and, all of this, and the feeling was euphoric, and I didn't have any guilt or remorse or anything. I was just glad that I was home. I didn't have to deal with feeling angry and serving this woman and everything else that went on with it, and being belittled and demeaned along the way. I mean, she basically told me all sorts of things that I could not do, and yet she was doing everything she told me not to do. And it wasn't pretty. It really wasn't a very pretty sight anymore. And so when I came home, and all I did for the next 2 weeks was sleep. I had no idea why I was sleeping so much. I figured the light was hitting the planet. And yesterday I was talking to one of my soul sisters from Nashville, and she said, you were sleeping because you don't know what you did. I mean, if you crushed all those timelines together, I mean, you put something really huge. You've done something really huge, and your body has to catch up to it. It's like there was like all these holes that were there, all these things that I got rid of old thought forms, original thought forms. I went back to the original time of when I saw these things, of when they happened, and I was right there. I was like a bee on a wall watching this happen, and how I internalized what I was being told at that time by my parents. And I just refused. I was going to do what I was going to do, and I paid for it. I mean, I really did pay for it for many lifetimes of the things that I had chosen to do. And if you read Dancing Souls, you'll get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So, I mean, and then I think it was this past Sunday, I woke up and went, oh my God, I feel like a new person. I feel like everything is good. My sinuses stopped bothering me. And part of the reason is that the irritations were gone. I did get a hold of the coach, and she fired me. And even though she had already fired me, it was really a mutual thing. I didn't want to go back to work with her because she was incapable of doing what she needed to do for me. And I held her accountable, and she didn't like that. And I'm sure if she ever saw this video, she would doubt that. But I don't really care what she thinks. It's what I know that is my experience, and my experience of what I see and how I perceive things is usually right. And it's just the same for you. You usually are right. It's just other people don't want to own their own personal garbage. So when she left, it was yay, work for me, yay. And I mean, she went so far of getting rid of me that she unfriended me, she blocked me, she did all sorts of things that I'm thinking, well, what the heck did I do to this woman that she feels like this? And I thought, well, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. It's, she obviously could feel the light from the changes that happened in Nashville. The other thing was that I stood up to this woman because I owe her money for the hotels. And I said, well, you have my food and you have the crystals that we agreed to. And of course, that all changed and said no and blah, blah, blah. And, it's just like, well, I'm not playing the game anyways. And when I realized this, taking care of that, all of a sudden I can start breathing. And it was like, oh my God, I had no idea all these things were irritating me. And a lot of times we don't know until, we keep going through the series of events in our lives. So that's kind of where we are in the unfoldment of this transformation. It's still not done. It's still not done by any means. I mean, I'm in a place that I am coming out. I'm realizing that I'm very capable of a lot of things, that I'm very talented in things that I did not know that I was talented in. And it's really pretty exciting. Instead of feeling, well, what do I do next? It's like, well, just jump in. And I'm like, wow, how do you just jump in? I'm like, well, you know how to just jump in? You just jump in. So guess what I'm doing? I'm jumping in. The other thing I want to mention real quickly is when I came back from Nashville, the next day I received a letter that there is a warrant out for the arrest of the perpetrator of the guy I took to court. He has not shown up for probation, and he is now under arrest and will be living with being a sex offender the rest of his life. And I really thought he was going to make changes to his life, and for whatever reason, it's not there. So I'm going, wow. You know, I don't know what this is about, but it's still unfolding. Everything is still unfolding. So until the next episode, I will talk to you soon. And I want to let you know that I'm giving away 2 free chapters of my book, Dancing Souls, and the link is below. And I'm also giving away a free de-stress meditation. It only takes 3 minutes, and it will make you feel so much better and be able to breathe and continue on. So until the next time, I hope you make it a great day. And this is Kathleen Flanagan.